How to reverse eczema naturally with the use of supplements and with Lifewave X39. How do you use Lifewave X39 to help with eczema? I will explain what you need to do to support that and get results. So, what is eczema? Basically, it's a skin inflammation. The skin got inflamed. Why did it get inflamed? Because it does not have any form of anti-inflammatories. The anti-inflammatory that the body needs is called cortisol. So the normal treatments for eczema is cortisol-based creams. They seem to work, but it's not a permanent solution. So it's an ongoing process where you are taking cortisol unnaturally. But whereas the body can actually make cortisol. So I will explain to you how the body makes cortisol and what you can do to actually prevent the allergies, because the allergies trigger the inflammation as well. So you need to remove the triggers, and then once you've got the anti-inflammatories working and you've got the triggers out of the way, then you use Lifewave X39 to rebuild collagen, new skin, and activate stem cells, and you support it with hydration and electrolytes, because the skin is actually mostly water. It's cells that actually contain water. That's what makes your skin feel hydrated, or it feels nice and not dry. Dry skin is because it's run out of water. Why is it run out of water? It's because the inflammation has actually broken down the cells and your body loses water, so you get your dry, flaky skin. So this is the steps that you take 1, 2, 3, and 4 to do that, and I will explain how it works and what amounts to take. So when you take vitamin C in about 2,000 milligrams, 2,000 to 4,000 milligrams, then you take vitamin B5, 250 milligram. This is the main vitamin. Vitamin B5 is the most unspoken vitamin because B5 is used for stress. B5 is used for energy. B5 is used for the production of cortisol. So B5 is used first when there's stress. So that's why we say eczema is probably a stress problem, because you've run out of B5. So you need to up your volume of B5 to 250 milligrams per day together with the vitamin C. Take a B complex. You can take a multivitamin and mineral, which B complex, or nutritional yeast. Omega-3, take 2,000 milligrams of omega-3. And vitamin A and D, D should actually be between 4,000 to 10,000 IU per day. Vitamin A normally comes with D as well, so take this, but make sure your vitamin D is 4,000. That helps with the skin as well. It helps with the inflammation. So it stops the triggering of inflammation. Now, why do I talk about allergies? Because allergies will trigger inflammation. What causes allergies? Normally allergies, it's from a leaky gut. So if you've got a leaky gut, if your gut is leaking, you'll have allergies. So with every food that you eat, take digestive enzymes. That's at the beginning to digest all your proteins, all your carbohydrates that you're eating. And then use probiotics to prevent the furthering of damage of leaky gut. And you're going to need another thing if you've got a leaky gut and you've got allergies, you're going to need glutamine. L-glutamine is an amino acid which actually helps with the colon. It rebuilds the colon wall. So now next we're coming to Lifewave X39. So this is Lifewave X39. It's a patch. It's called photobiomodulation. In other words, it uses your body heat. So there's your skin, and out comes heat. You've got body heat coming out, which is infrared. So what the patch does is, when you put the patch on, there's a patch here that you put on. What that patch does, it takes that body heat, and it's got like a little mirror or a crystal, and that body heat goes back into the skin. So when that body heat goes back into the skin, it elevates a special peptide called a copper peptide. So that peptide, they call it GHK-Cu, copper peptide. That goes up. When the copper peptide goes up, what it does, it activates the production of collagen. It activates the production of new skin. It activates the stem cells. So with the stem cells comes new cells. So the new cells now come, because of the copper peptide has gone up, the new cells come and start rebuilding your cells. But you have to stop the inflammation first, because if you've got inflammation and you take X39, you're going to have a problem, because every new stem cell that comes, that's activated, will get destroyed by the inflammation. So you need to stop the inflammation. that's when this thing works best. So when you're taking this, it works best when inflammation is gone and there's less allergies. So with that, because this is the same principle as you have the sun coming down through your skin, hitting your cells, and out comes vitamin D. It's the same principle, and this one, the patches makes copper peptide, sunlight makes vitamin D. So it's called photo, which is using light to activate the body to work. And lastly, hydration and electrolytes. Hydration is the water, and you need electrolytes, calcium, magnesium, potassium, and salt to help the transfer of food, of minerals, the transfer of nutrients back and forth for the reconstruction to happen. And what you do is, if you need some help, you need some guidance, you need some coaching, click on the link for a free 30-minute health consultation where I will take you on a step-by-step program, and I will look at also at your nutrition. You also need to look at your nutrition. What junk foods are you taking? How your nutrition is balanced to help with this process. I thank you for listening, and I look forward to meeting you and taking you through the process.